Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Last Saturday, a U.S. Army interpreter who risked his life serving our country for over a decade in Mosul and Baghdad was stopped at the airport and detained for 18 hours. His name was Hamid Khalid Darwish. Why was he detained? Because he came from a country singled out by President Trump because of the religion of its people. He did so not to increase safety, but to instill fear. When people are afraid, they tend to let their president and their elected leaders do anything they think will protect them, and they ignore just about everything else. When the American people are afraid, they might ignore a president's promise that he would drain the swamp. When they are afraid, they might forget that a president has treated Vladimir Putin better than he's treated the heads of states of our allies and our trading partners. And they might ignore his attacks on women, on minorities, on our environment, on our health care, on our civil rights, on our public education system. They might even ignore investigations into his vast conflicts of interest. And they might be willing to overlook the very principles of our Constitution that indeed make us safe. One of these principles is freedom of religion, because our founding fathers knew that despots all over the world use fear of another group's religion to do terrible, terrible things throughout the history of man. So when the president singles out who can come into this country and who cannot, based on their religion, he is insulting and turning his back on our Constitution, a Constitution that keeps us safe, a Constitution that by its own example helps to keep the world safe. So let's be clear. When Mr. Trump bars a man like Hamid, an interpreter who helped protect our troops, from coming into our country because of his religion, he is not protecting us, he is endangering us, and he is endangering the world. We cannot let it stand. We must resist. I yield the balance of my time.